at Fan Expo Canada, and we're here with Robbie Amell, here to talk about Code 8, Tales of Lincoln City, Volume 1. You know, it went from a short film to a crowd-funded feature film to a sequel, and now we're branching off into the world of comic books. What was the impetus to decide, hey, let's go into the world of comics?
Well, we get asked all the time, what are you going to do next? What else you want to do with it? We're going to make a third movie at some point. We want to keep it going. But those are expensive and very time consuming. And we were kind of like, okay, Jeff and Chris need to write the movie. We need to prep it, produce it, shoot it, post-production. What can we do in the meantime? And we talked about some animated stuff. We talked about some short film, like we did the short film. We talked about some video game stuff, and we were like, you know, it really feels like the comic book graphic novel world is something that would make a lot of sense. We also know that the fan base crossover is pretty cool, and just something that you can hold in your hand. I think, you know, something cool, some great illustrations. We started meeting with people actually quite a while ago, and we really wanted to find a great team to put something together, and I think our creatives are pretty awesome.
What was the process like? Because I know you guys are the creators, and you're handing this to another creative team to create your vision. So was it done like a writer's room? How was it done?
I mean, a lot of it is like when we first sat down to come up with what Code 8 would be way back when. We would figure out a lot of this kind of stuff, not fully, but we like to kind of know what the history is. And so for us, we just had like a deep well of things that we just couldn't put in the movies. And then when we start bringing in like comic people from the comic world, they have a lot of really fun, exciting ideas as well. We just want to kind of let them run with that. So we just try to give them sort of like guides of where we kind of want to steer it, but also leave room for them to bring themselves to it.
For us, the biggest thing is like just hitting a really high bar of quality, both in execution and storytelling. Like I think talking about our creative process for this one, you know, when we saw Alex Nieto's work, who we love on Hellboy, and kind of the way he portrays and brings, you know, characters and backgrounds and locations to life, that was a huge inspiration for like, oh, I can see this, you know, this story being told about the history of Lincoln City and the history of Connor and his father.
What do you think of Alex's rendering of Connor? Do you feel it captures your essence?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Garrett looks way bigger than me. I was like, hold on a second. This is, all right. This is a little aggressive, but no, I think his work's awesome. I'm a huge fan of his, and I'm excited to see the whole thing when it's all put together. So I haven't seen it cover to cover yet. I'm just really excited about it.
It's funny you said that Garrett looks a little aggressive. That's Garrett's character though. Yeah. Garrett is a lot aggressive.
Yeah, it's fair. I guess I was just like, damn, am I that much shorter than him? Maybe I am. I'm like, I thought it was an inch. Maybe, all right. Looks like 3 or 4 inches.
That's fair. And of course you have the Indiegogo campaign. This is the same platform that you guys crowdfunded the first film out of. What is it like to come back to the fans in the community of Code 8 to help create something new?
Yeah, we have the best fans in the world. I mean, one of the biggest things with part 2 was people were asking us, how do we get involved? How are we a part of this? And we were like, look, we cannot take your money. This is a Netflix movie. We need you guys to just support with love and spreading the word and telling people about it. And you guys worked your asses off for us. I mean, we did over the 2 movies, we've done over 100 million accounts on Netflix, which is wild, just huge numbers. So this is kind of our way of being like, look, we're coming in with a low ask up to, you know, a pretty significant ask if you want one of the bigger perks, but we just wanted people to have a chance to come back in and be a part of it, and we've got the greatest community, so, you know, just doing something with them again feels great.
Okay, I gotta ask you, are you like right now doing extra workout training to get ready to sign all those comics, all those trading cards? Yeah. Like when I saw that, it was like, it basically said, Robbie will sign everything for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach my son how to do my signature so that I can put him into some labor. No, look, we did the postcards. How many postcards did we end up signing? 5,000. So, I don't know. Fuck me up.
There you go. No carpal tunnel yet, but you could fuck him up. We'll see. If Connor from Code 8 was dropped into the Upload universe, how do you think he would react?
God. I don't know, man. I think he'd probably short circuit a lot of Lakeview. I think that would be pretty bad. I think he'd head straight for the torrent.
Well, there you go, man. I want to thank you so much for talking with me today, man.
you.
Really look forward to the results of this campaign coming out. More people getting to check out this comic. I'm very excited to check it out.